Hi, and welcome to my channel, Laura's Library Card. It's been so long since I've made content, perhaps I should reintroduce myself. I'm Laura. Hi, welcome to my channel. I read books and make content about it. I'm not so much this year. It has been a hot minute since I have made any videos, and that's because it's been a hot minute since I feel like I've read a book that I really have enjoyed. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting on here to make this video and let you know kind of the state of affairs, because yeah, 2023 has been rough for me when it comes to reading. So here we are, mid-April. Today is the 17th, and yeah, I have finished two books in April. And it's the 17th. So that probably is an indication about how I'm doing so far this year. I am, according to Goodreads, 6 full books behind my goal of 100 books a year. And yeah, so that's what this video is about, is how I'm struggling. Part of that is because I am struggling to find books that really sit well with me. I have finished 22 total books so far this year, and I have DNF'd 10 books. And I was looking at my library card today, and I was thinking there's probably gonna be another couple of DNFs in there, right? So total, just to give you a little glimpse of things, I've read my page count total so far for the year is 9,381, and my total number of pages from books that I ended up DNFing is 1,857, which is 20%. 20% of the pages I have read so far this year are from the 10 books that I have DNF'd. I have DNF'd 10 books so far this year, and probably going to be a couple more, which is like practically 50% of the total books I finished, which is 22. It's really just been a struggle. I feel like there's 10 books so far that I've read at least some of that some of them are just not for me, just kind of, I realized partway into it that it was something different than I thought it was going to be going in. I also have just kind of encountered a number of books that I just sort of lose interest in partway through. There's some that I just kind of get frustrated with partway through, or I don't know. So I'm not really sure how to break out of this slump. Now, quickly glancing through my sheet here, every single book that I have read this year is apparently new to me. I have not tried to do any rereading. I'm not sure if that could potentially break me out of this slump that I'm in. I don't know. I also have been enjoying other hobbies in my life. I play Dungeons and Dragons, and that has been something that has really taken off. This spring, I have started a new campaign with some friends, and we're actually rotating who is going to help lead it, including me. So that has been really fun to think about, but has taken up a lot of brain space and actual time for planning and stuff. So yeah, I have really kind of dived in deeper to my D&D hobby, and I have tried to sprinkle in a few more movies and TV shows and that kind of thing. I've been choosing to do other things, and that's partly because it's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy here. When I'm not enjoying what I'm reading, I don't want to read it because I'm not really enjoying it, but then I'm not finding things that I am enjoying because I'm not reading. So I'm really hopeful that I can break out of this slump. I will say that I have read a couple books that I have enjoyed so far this year. I read 2 books from Lillian Lark, both the Stalked by a Kraken and Deceived by the Gargoyles, and enjoyed both of them very immensely. I thoroughly enjoyed those. And I also read some smut, some For the Fans. I mean, not that the Lillian Lark books aren't smut, but For the Fans by Nyla Kay. And I also finished a couple more of the Monstrous books. And so everything that I have most thoroughly enjoyed has been these KU, not super serious titles, monster romances, etc. And I think that that's just something I'm going to have to lean into a bit more. Not that I've talked about plenty of monster smut and alien romance on this channel, but I think that that's just kind of the vibes I'm going to have to go for. Right now I'm in multiple book clubs, so I have to keep reading for those. But so yeah, I might just have to kind of lean into that a bit more. But I don't know. That's why there hasn't been that much content. I've just really been struggling. I wanted to kind of give you guys a little heads up as to why there's not been content for me. And sort of along the same vein, when I'm not reading, then I don't have anything to make content about. If I'm not finishing books, what is there to really say? So it's been kind of hit and miss. I might make a one long first quarter kind of video, just very quickly running down the list the list of the books that I did finish. I might make a DNF'd books video if that's something that people have interest in. Yeah, so that's a state of affairs. I am just kind of in this rut and I am struggling to get out of it. And I almost feel like the joy of reading has left me to some extent. I feel like it's been a very long time since I have found a book that just totally grabbed my attention, made me love it, became a new favorite. I was obsessed. I just feel like it's been a really long time since I've had that feeling. And I feel like that feeling was easier to find maybe when I was younger and less well read. So I don't know. If you have an amazing, wonderful, fantastic book that you absolutely love, all-time favorite, leave that down in the comments. If you have a suggestion for me for how to break my slump, or a book that could potentially work for me, or any advice, that'd be great. I mean, I know there's 1.5 million videos about how to break a slump, but I just wanted to let you know sort of what's been going on. And yeah, hopefully I can kind of turn things around. Maybe I can make a couple of videos and not hold myself to any sort of schedule like I was super consistent before, and try to get you guys some of that information. Let me know if you do actually want some sort of monthly videos, because I read 6, 9, and then 5 titles so far in the first 3 months of the year, and 2 so far in April. So those videos would be kind of short. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know kind of what's been going on, and leave any advice down in the comments. Thank you so much for making it this far and for sticking around and watching my videos. I will hopefully be back soon with a book that I love. Fingers crossed. Bye.